Alright, so I've just set the river sluice up just for shits and giggles. We're back to where we were last week. We made it back downstream and I've just moved a couple of rocks trying to get enough water flow through the sluice. Piling them up over here to dam it. Cheers. And I'm pretty sure I've just found a nice bit of VG. Just down in there. It looks like a nice picker. Yep.
New one of us was getting a picker today.
Oh, it's getting deeper.
You try and get it, I'll get under it for you.
Might go get one there for in there.
Now you got to go sniping for it.
Where is it?
There somewhere. Yep. Yep.
Not me picker. You're kidding.
Turn it back on when we find it again.
Yeah, I might have to put the goggles on. Okay, so I had to pan out a little bit of material from there. We couldn't find it, it just kept getting deeper and deeper, but here it is. Nice little bit. Best bit so far for the day. Snuff that up and yeah, I'll keep working on getting this dammed up and working properly for the river sluice. Alright, so I've just been shoveling in along here. I've started about here and gotten back to about here, just only going down about 10-15 centimetres. Just taking one certain layer and then running it through the river sluice, and then I'll go back and take the next layer and the next layer if we have time, but I've only done I think four pans. And there's quite a bit of gold already sitting in there, so a bit hard to see because of the glare. But we'll set the camera up and we'll take a pan and we'll run it through. That's as long as it takes to get a pan, classifying it, and straight into the river sluice. I'll grab that without. Jarrod down there doing another pan. And just chucking the whole pan in. When you come back, it's ready to go again. We've got some rain starting to come in now. Wasn't meant to hit till quite a bit later today, but we'll just have to see how it plays out over the next half hour, 20 minutes. Some of that water. And just as easy as that, there's a pan done. This is all gold. We'll get another one and we'll come back and that'll be ready to go. Okay guys, so the rain picked up for a bit and we thought we were going to have to get out of here. It's stopped again now, but I cleaned out the river sluice not very well. Didn't bring a bucket, so you can see there's still a lot of material all through that. And probably still quite a bit more gold, but I only did 6 pans worth of material through the river sluice, and this is what we got. I'm definitely coming back to high bank this. 6 pans. Get a little bit of water in there and we'll put it into a nice little ball in the corner. Yeah, and the bit of VG, the bigger bit, so yes, very good. Well, I might take a test pan out of there and just see if I am, well, I'm clearly on the right layer, but I want to see how far I only got to here out of going along from there. Only taken for about that much, and it still goes a lot deeper than what it is there, so yeah, we'll take a couple more tests back here and then we'll punch a deep one and see how that goes if we've got enough time. So I've just done 2 test pans coming along here just to see what layer the gold was in. So did one off the top and it only had about 4 or 5 micro dots, so I thought, oh, I'll take one back down further but go down into the clay. And this is where I must have been scraping the clay in before, because that's why I was getting good pans. There's about 20 or so of these smaller pieces, and then that one there is probably 0.06. Got a bit of chunk to it, so yeah, we might take one, do one on camera out of there, see how it goes. Alright, so Jarrod's just doing a pan now. He just went down into here as well, pushed out a little bit wider away from the bedrock ledge. So we'll just wait and see how he goes in this pan, and seems like the rain's starting to pick up a little bit again. It's, yeah, a bit overcast. Beautiful creek though. Surprised at how much water is actually in this, because this is only a small system, this creek. It's, yeah, very surprising there's this much water. Shows how much rain we've had around. Yay! Yes! Sounds like Jarrod's got something decent.
Beanie's spot pays up.
Yeah! Starting to get the pickers now. And the fine gold up in there. Beautiful. We're coming back to high bank this. We are going to find a way to get the high banker in here. Or we might have to get on to you, old Brian. Bring out your little one, mate. A lot of material here. Alright guys, so that's it for the day. The rain sort of washed us out. Got a little bit of clearing now, so we're trying to make it back to the car. Got a fair way to go. Bit of water around now. It was only a quick downpour, but it's going to be a fair bit later, so I'll get home, do the weigh up. We'll get Jarrod to send through his gold. And yeah, I'll take some photos of mine, do a weigh up, and see how we go. If you like what you've seen, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, or jump on to my social media, Facebook or Instagram, Beanie's Gold. And we'll see you there, guys. Cheers. 2 minutes after the outro video, it's just bucketed down on us. Jarrod's looking like one of the old Chinese miners at the moment. I've got the sluice on my head. But died off a little bit again, but yeah, it's not real nice.